Computer. All right, guys. Welcome to tonight's training. So tonight we're going to be going over our products. I'm not going to be able to make it through them all, so we'll be postponing some for next week. But I do plan to get through some. What I'd like to do is be able to share who they're recommended, how to use them, who they're recommended for, and that way, and then assist you with any questions you may have about it. So I'm just going to skip through these first couple slides really fast. So welcome, Mark Hughes. If you don't know who Mark Hughes is, he's the founder of our company. Started at age 23 because he wanted to spread the message of good nutrition. His mom actually passed away because she was taking dietary drugs. All right, much different than what we have, our natural supplements. She was taking something different. She passed away. So he wanted something that came from the earth, that was natural, that would help people lose weight, feel great, and now his dream operates in over 90 different countries. And last year we did $7.7 billion in sales, which is absolutely phenomenal. All right, so these products have been changing lives. We're going to be able to change that to 40 years next year, which is super exciting. We have a whole lot of different categories as far as nutrition. We have outer care, we have inner care. All right, today I'm going to be going mostly over our inner nutrition. And so we really offer things from outer to inner, and then from the womb all the way up to pretty much the tomb. So in between your whole lifespan, you really have options and products that are available to you if you're looking to improve your health in certain areas. All right, so just some things to think about as I go through this. And I'm just going to go over our cellular nutrition philosophy. All right, and so really, our company Herbalife is founded on our cellular nutrition. And if you want, think of the cellular nutrition as the trunk of a tree. All right, so it's the trunk of your tree. When you have great cellular nutrition, like, your body responds in a great way. We have over 4 trillion cells that make up our body, and our nutrition is designed to affect it at the cellular level. All right, and we do that with very simple. It's our formula 1, 2, and 3. All right, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about those in a bit. But once you're able to affect your body on the cellular level and feed yourself so that it's regenerating healthy cells, you're able to go ahead and hit some of these different areas of nutrition that we offer, whether it's weight management, immune health, aging, children's health, energy and fitness, which is a big one, right? And so that's why our core products are super important, and really our Formula 3 sets us apart from every other company. And so why our nutrition is powerful is because you can use it not only for weight loss. I mean, this shows different options for weight loss, but you use it for weight loss, you can use it for everyday nutrition, and you can use it for gaining muscle and weight. All right, so everyone has different needs as far as what they're trying to achieve in their physical goals. And our nutrition, like I mentioned, once we're able to get it going at the trunk, we can go ahead and affect the different areas. So I like how it says it right here. Make sure your diet includes balanced and colorful meals that have a variety of grains, vegetables, and fruits. High protein lean meals like fish and poultry also increase your physical activity and reduce time spent sedentary behaviors. All right, what also isn't shown here are our snacks. All right, so we actually like to encourage our clients to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Think of your body like a fire. All right, if you put too much at once, you smother the fire and it's not able to start. If you don't give your fire enough, it's not going to keep going throughout the night. So we want to feed your body enough protein, enough big nutrients, our macronutrients, which include healthy carbs and healthy fats, to keep your fire burning, your metabolism burning, your energy burning all throughout the day, so that your body's working at an optimal level. All right, and so here we go, a little bit more into our core products. All right, our Formula 1 is a healthy breakfast. It's a meal in a glass. It literally says right here on the label, it literally right here, healthy meal. We're the only shake on the market where we have healthy meal labeled on the shake. Everyone else has like meal replacement, or they have protein shakes. So there's different names. Ours is the only one that says healthy meal. And why? It's because it has your protein, it has fiber, 21 vitamins and minerals. Okay, it has 9 grams of heart healthy soy protein. All right, so this shake, right, our normal Formula 1 is based with soy. We also have a brand new Select formula, which uses rice, pea, and quinoa protein. All right. And then we have a milk-based protein or meal shake for people that want that. So we have three different options when it comes to our Formula One. The only people that we truly don't offer anything as far as our meal shake is vegans, because the Select is vegetarian approved, but we really don't have much to offer vegans. All right. And so that's one market that we're working on growing, I'm sure, as a company. We have tons of different flavors, and there's been more added since this list had gone out. But basically, our shake is all of our macronutrients, our big nutrients. And our body needs these macronutrients because they provide our body energy. Now, to help our body utilize that energy, we have our Formula 2 multivitamin, our micronutrients, or things that come from the sun. All right. So these are nutrients that have been fed into like plants. All right. So it's energy from the sun. And we need these 21 essential micronutrients because our body does not create them. All right. So we can't create them. We have to put them into our body. Our multivitamin, one of the big things about it is that it's water soluble. All right. And all that really means is that it breaks down really fast inside your body, right? If you pour water on it, it breaks down. Most vitamins are frozen. All right. So they're frozen. And so they break down very, very slowly in your body. Sometimes they don't break down fully and you never get the nutrition that you want. All right. Some of your clients, and maybe even you did, you may have freaked out the first time you took our multivitamin. And when you went to the bathroom, your pee was this green color right here, right? It was like a vibrant green. All right. Believe it or not, that's a very good thing. That means your body has received and topped out on its micronutrient level. So you are peeing out the leftover vitamins that your body doesn't need anymore because we can't store vitamins. We have to replenish them. And if you notice, our vitamins right here at the bottom left says 90 tablets. And all of our products are for 30 days. All right, so everything's for 30 days. So if it's 90, we're going to be taking this product 3 times a day with our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? Has folic acid, calcium, and iron. When you combine our Formula 1 and our Formula 2, you're going to receive 114 of your 116 nutrients that your body needs every day. The only 2 you're missing is water and oxygen. And these products work way better when you drink more water. All right. And you need to breathe. So please breathe. I know some of us live in the valley, some of us live in different areas. So make sure, you're trying to get some clean air inside those lungs. All right. Now, here's the most important part. We provided our body with our big nutrients and our micronutrients. And there's plenty of people that do that without the use of these products. Where it's different is we have to adjust our body to absorb this nutrition. And so that's what our Formula 3 cell activator does. All right. Inside of our digestive system, all right, so we have our stomach, then it goes into our large intestine, our small intestine, and then, we are the waste. All right. But inside of that, we have finger-like things, and they're called villi. All right, so they're like this. Normal, healthy villi are like this, and what they do is they grab the nutrition and they bring it in through the lining of your walls, so that your body can use the micronutrients for energy, and it feeds our cells. Now, with stress, poor nutrition, poor choices as far as possibly smoking or drinking, right? Not getting enough rest, or just having general digestive issues, what happens is these healthy villi that were once like this start to shrink and wither away, and they get gunk, right? We have like really bad unhealthy fats, and it just kind of gunks it up. So we're not absorbing that nutrition. So that's why people that eat healthy already may not be utilizing their good nutrition because they messed up their bodies, right? They messed up their digestive system. So you have to allow it to regenerate and to heal itself. And that's what our Formula 3 cell activator does. It has aloe vera, which supports the absorption of micronutrients. Essentially, it helps these villi regrow themselves. All right. It supports cellular energy production. It has a lot of a very, very high antioxidant support to help support or antioxidant activity support healthy aging. All right, so this, if you notice, once again, this has 60 capsules. All right, so you're going to be taking this twice a day. I recommend that you take it with your shake. All right, so if you're on a weight loss program, you're having the shake 2 times a day, and I recommend that you have your cell activator with your shake because you want to make sure that you're absorbing that amazing nutrition that you're putting in. All right, if you're on a normal, if you're on just an energy or a healthy nutrition, you're maybe having 1 shake a day. You want to make sure that you, for sure, that at least 1 that you're having with your shake. And I would recommend that the second one is probably at night. All right, because at night when we're resting, our body recovers, and that's when I want to feed my body some of the most nutrition that I can. All right, and then if you're on a weight gain program, anytime you take your shake, so you could be doing a weight gain program with 2 shakes or 3 shakes a day, all right, on top of your healthy meals, and then you have your 2 snacks in between, all right, and I would be taking my cell activator every time I have my shake. All right, any questions on our core nutrition? No, we're good. All right. We learned a little something maybe we didn't know before. Hope so. All right. So let's go to our enhancers. So our enhancers are specifically designed for people that want to achieve weight loss goals. All right. So these are to help them achieve those goals much faster. I'm seeing something in the chat. Doing awesome. Thank you, Dylan, for the encouragement. My boy Blue. All right. So let's get into our enhancers here. All right, our herbal tea concentrate, right? One of our absolute core and favorite products. Why? Because our herbal tea helps boost thermogenic or metabolic activity, all right? And it gives a gentle feeling of energy. Well, sometimes not so gentle, depending on how dark you made your tea. But the recommended serving is half a teaspoon, all right? Not tablespoon, teaspoon. So make sure it's a smaller one. It's a blend of orange peyote and green teas. All right, it's going to provide you with that energy and that thermogenic response. Super low calorie, and you can have it hot or cold, which is great. And one of our favorite things that we say about this is that the more you drink, the more you shrink. Right? I said the 2 things we're missing from our nutrition is water and oxygen. So this counts towards your water as hydrating your body. And then, like we mentioned, the teas are great antioxidant support. And we actually receive all of our tea leaves. They're grown in private fields in China, right? And they're harvested just for our tea. So that's super exciting because Herbalife does things from seed to feed, which means we monitor everything that happens on the ground in the soil, right? As we plant it, as it grows, as it's picked, then produced, and then extracts are taken. All of this whole process until they're put inside the product delivered to your door is monitored by Herbalife. And that is huge that we're not outsourcing that because people can make mistakes. And also our factories are all ISO like 16,000 approved, which is like the highest of the high level certifications for ISO safety, and then like the equipment. So something I thought about on the fly and I wanted to share with you guys. All right, let's talk about Prolessa Duo. All right, I love the Prolessa Duo. This is specifically formulated to help reduce body fat. All right, and what it does is it's a combination of healthy fats. I can't remember the exact fats, but it's healthy fats, and they reduce the feeling of being hungry. So it sends a signal from your stomach to your brain that you're no longer hungry, right? Creates that feeling of fullness. Big time stimulant free. Most weight loss products and like fat loss products have stimulants. This one does not. All right. And it targets stubborn body fat. Now, this product comes in a 30-day and a 7-day. I recommend it to be taken at night because that's when most people have the cravings, okay, right? The late night cravings. And we want to encourage people to snack and have their lunch and then snack and then have their dinner, right? And so sometimes if we take it in the morning, we may not feel hungry. and we may skip snacks, and that's not going to help our body. We still have to feed it the wood, right, or the energy it needs so that our fire burns all the time. So I recommend this product typically at night. Total Control is essentially our tea in the tablet form. It also adds a black tea to the formula and ginseng. So it's a little bit stronger than our normal tea. And for people that aren't able to maybe use the restroom freely, it's a great alternative beyond the tea, because as we know, sometimes we're drinking a lot of water, so we're having to pee a lot more, but I'd rather it be out of you than in you. All right, so we want that nice flow to be happening. Still going to provide the energy and boost the metabolism like our tea does. All right, cellulose. So cellulose is specifically for people that happen to hold extra water weight. All right, it contains corn silk, which is traditionally used in fluid balance, as well as extracts from asparagus, and one more other thing that helps your body naturally detoxify. All right, and it detoxifies through the kidneys. All right, healthy activity of the urinary tract, and healthy elimination of water. So I would highly recommend this product not only for people that are having issues with holding on to water weight, but maybe also having issues with urinary infections, because it's cleansing the kidneys. All right, it's going to help maintain an electrolyte balance and a healthy pH level as well. It shows 90 tablets, so you want to be taking this one tablet 3 times a day. All right. Sometimes what I'll do also is I'll have 1 in the morning, all right, and then 2 in the afternoon, because I don't really want to be getting rid of a bunch of water weight towards the evening. We lose a lot of water weight while we're sleeping, and so we're already going to be burning a lot. I'd rather use it during the middle of my day or before a workout to help me sweat and detoxify in that way. Snack defense. All right, I love our snack defense because it helps support blood sugar levels already within a normal range. All right, and so when our blood sugar levels are in a normal range, our body is metabolizing food and burning calories very, very efficiently. All right, some people have spikes, and so our body's not as efficient at that time. Snack defense helps bring down that craving. All right, it has chromium, and typically when people are wanting a snack or something sweet, or you're wanting something like I said, like a sweet or a crunchy or salty, it's actually your body's demand for a certain nutritional element, right? Or not element, I'm thinking our body's missing a mineral, a vitamin or mineral. All right, and so normally chromium's one of that mineral, but because our body doesn't say, hey, like, go get me chromium, and you're like, oh yeah, there's chromium in that, right? We happen to notice a bag of chips or a bag of candy that's like, oh, our body's like, that's what I want. I just want something. And sometimes we don't hit that need, and so then we continue snacking. All right, so when we have a craving, it's our body's cry for nourishment. All right, so we want to nourish our body, not try to feed it these other things. All right, and it can be taken anytime, day or night. It's non-stimulant, which is great. And one of the tricks we used is that if you take 2 at night, right, we're fasting at night. Most of us are fasting anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, all right, from your last meal to breakfast. So taking 2 can help keep that blood sugar in a normal range. And as I mentioned, when it's in a normal range, our body's working optimally, which means you have an opportunity to burn more fat at night. All right, so pretty cool little tip right there. If not, you can have it in between your day along with your snacks. All right, so notice that there's 60. So 2 times a day, you can have 2 tablets a day. So I would have it in my AM snack and my PM snack with those snacks. So that way you're feeling satisfied. Aminogen, all right? So Aminogen is an amazing product because it helps to break down protein to amino acids, which is the simplest form that our body will absorb at. All right, so we have protein, right? But our body just doesn't absorb protein. It's like, okay, here's protein, boom, it goes right down. It has to break it apart. And when it breaks it apart, it breaks down into amino acids, and that's where our body starts to absorb it. And so aminogen helps do that, all right? So which are, there it is, into amino acids, which are smaller molecules that the body can absorb, all right? And so there's some people that may not be used to having so much protein, and I would highly recommend this for people that are just kind of getting started. Another thing that we've noticed with this product is that as we're losing weight, you know, we don't want to obviously have loose skin. And so it starts to tighten and tone the skin along with our weight loss. Now, anytime you're having protein, I would recommend this product. The cool thing is when you're having your shakes, it already has aminogen in it. So you don't need to double down on your aminogen when you're having your shakes. I would be plugging it into when you're having your normal healthy meal or some of your protein-based snacks. All right, so it does say 60 tablets, which means like 2 times a day. But I would even recommend up to 3 times a day if you're having any type of high protein-based snack with your meal plan. Thermobond, all right, so we know that most people are not getting enough fiber in their diet. All right, so Thermobond has fiber to contribute to feeling fuller. All right, so protein and fiber both help us in feeling fuller and minimizing spikes in sugar. All right, so that's very important to know that that these two things help bring down that sugar, because when we get sugar spikes, that's when we start absorbing we start absorbing fat. All right, and our body starts to create it. So it supports a healthy digestive tract. It also absorbs bad fats and oils in the foods that we eat. All right, so sometimes they call it a cheater's pill, which, you know, it can be, but it can also be used just to increase your fiber. But what I do is I recommend, hey, like, we're lifestyle coaches, and you're going to be out and about with your friends sometimes or with family. So take 2 of these before you go out to eat with your family, so that way when you enjoy these foods, you know, with everyone else, it's going to absorb the bad things out of it, and it's going to come right out out through the bottom. All right, nothing crazy, just the normal healthy poop. All right, we talk about poop here. This will be a normal healthy poop, but it's your body's not going to absorb those bad nutrients, so you shouldn't be going backwards in your results. All right, I wouldn't say abuse this product, but use it strategically, or like we mentioned, if you just need to feel fuller, that's a great time to use it as well. All right, so I'm going to finish up with these protein and protein snacks, and we'll be all done for the day. How are we doing out there? You guys doing all right? Any questions or anything coming up on some of these enhancers? Did I miss anything for you? No? All right, doing good. All right, so let's start with our roasted soy nuts. All right, I'll check the chat real fast. Dylan says I'm good to go. Right. All right, so additional protein sources. Roasted soy nuts. All right, 100 calories per packet, 9 grams of protein. Right. These they come in chili limon and salty and like salted. All right. And so one, it's nice and convenient. It's 100 calories. All right. But 2, it's really going to help those people that crave crunchy things. Right. Do you have you're probably going to run into some of your clients, or you should be asking some of your clients during a wellness profile, what kind of cravings do you get? Right. Some will say, well, I crave chocolate, or I crave chips, or I crave salty. Right. This is something that you could recommend that's going to hit that craving, but provide them with nourishment. All right. So that's what we want to do. We want to hit the craving, but provide nourishment. Right? Chips don't nourish our body unless they're getting like some very nice special ones from the store. That's definitely good. If they're making better decisions, that's what it's all about. This is a better decision than a regular potato chip. But if they're making good decisions with their cravings, like a rice cake, then I would say a rice cake is completely okay. We're just giving them better alternatives. All right. Let's see here. All right, so our PDM, all right, super important. This is actually one of my core products that I recommend with every single plan. Reason being, 9 grams of protein is great inside of our Formula One shakes. All right. But most people and almost all people need more. All right. And so I like this because you can add 1 scoop, which is about 7.5 grams of protein, all right, to boost your shake to right around 17 grams. And that's going to help keep fullness. It's also going to make the shake thicker. Okay. Going to give you vitamins and minerals, 5 to 6 grams of carbs. 1 scoop's 55 calories, 2 scoops is 110, and only 1 gram of sugar. All right, so it's half a gram of sugar with 1 scoop, which is huge. So why is it under a snack? Because if someone's looking for a lean protein snack, 2 scoops of our PDM is super low in sugar, so it makes a great late night snack. And it's going to keep them full because it's high in protein. All right. The other thing I like about it is that I love to give my clients the option, right? I don't want them to have normal dairy milk. Typically, dairy can inflammate the body, and when our body's inflamed, we have a harder time losing weight. Not everybody, but most bodies. All right. Or people want to add almond milk, and I'm not a fan of almond milk. It's okay if it's for flavor, but that's kind of all it is for me. It's flavored water, right? And so it doesn't really offer you a whole lot of nutritional value, right? And so when I'm adding things to my shake, I want it to be nutritional value. There's maybe like 2 grams of protein. It's not a whole bunch, all right? And it's pretty expensive at that to be paying for 2 grams of protein when you could be getting this and you're getting 7.5 to 15 grams of protein, right? The third one that I'll recommend is by Silk, and third one is also soy milk. All right, so soy milk's a little better because we're getting higher protein and you're getting flavor with it. That's no problem. All right, but what I actually prefer is Silk makes what's called a nut milk, and it's almond and cashew that they mix together, and it gives you 9 to 10 grams of protein per serving. Super dope. Here's the problem. That container only lasts me like 4 or 5 shakes, which for me is 2 days, and with me and Spence is 1 day. And so I just don't want to go to the store every single day to go pick up all this milk, all right, or buy 2 or 3 at a time. It's right around $5 or $6. All right, so for me, it's a much affordable option and something that is very controlled in my diet, and that's why I like the protein drink mix. Also comes in chocolate, vanilla, peanut cookie, and our new Select. All right, and our Select offers the pea, rice, and quinoa protein options. The other ones are all soy-based. Not a problem. All right, so super dope, super dope. One of my absolute favorite products. So versatile, can be used in a lot of different areas. All right, our personalized protein powder, very similar to our PDM, but it just doesn't have any. It doesn't really add much nutritional value besides adding protein. It's flavorless, all right? So it doesn't really taste like anything, but it doesn't taste like anything. It does taste like something. And it just, for me, it's not one of my favorites. I'd rather have the PDM. So I normally push for the PDM, but this can be utilized in different ways. One of the key ways that our mentor shared with us was he would make his kids mac and cheese, and so mac and cheese doesn't typically have doesn't typically have a very good nutritional value. But by adding 2 scoops of this, he was able to at least add 10 grams of protein to their mac and cheese, making something that maybe wasn't so good at least provide some protein. All right, 9 essential amino acids and 20 calories per serving, no sugar. All right, so it's positive in the fact that it's low calorie, low sugar. Really, just all it is straight protein. But that's also the way it tastes. And for me, I want stuff that tastes good. So if you like it, I'm happy that you do. I personally like our protein drink mix instead. All right, protein bars, 10 grams of protein per serving. They taste like candy, right? They're absolutely amazing. 140 calories per bar, so it's a good range as far as how many calories we're receiving for it. All right, and then protein helps sustain energy, satisfy hunger, build, maintain lean muscle mass. So they're great, just little snacks that are options for people that are like, I don't know what to do, or they're on the go. You know, I don't recommend that my clients have them every day. I recommend that they use them in emergency situations, right? Because it's easy to abuse these bad boys because they taste so good. All right, and they come in almond, lemon, and chocolate peanut. Right, the lemon's my absolute favorite. It's life changing. All right, so another great protein source. Our Bev mix. This is probably like my number 2 favorite protein source, and the reason is simple. It's 15 grams of protein, no sugar, and only 70 calories. Right, so it's super lean. It's protein. It's sweet, so we're able to kind of hit that sweet tooth and giving a whole lot of protein with no sugar. Something unique is that they do not use soy protein in these. There might be a little bit, but its main source of protein for the wild berry actually comes from a fish protein, and then the mango one actually uses a whey protein. All right, so just something that you might want to use when people are, or think about, because people are very picky sometimes about where they're getting their protein from. Either way, fish and whey protein are both fast absorbing, which means you'll get that feeling of fullness pretty fast. And I always recommend that if you're having the Bev mix, that you're mixing it with one of our other macronutrients. So either you're having a healthy fat, such as like almonds, walnuts, or like an avocado for whatever reason. Or maybe you want some avocado. I don't know. All right. or you're combining it with a healthy carb. So you could be doing our healthy carbs, right? I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't be having like brown rice in this, like eating it. I don't know why, but of course, like brown rice is one of our healthy carbs, right? Rice cakes, wheat bread, powdered grain waffles. Like there's a lot of like things out in Sprouts or these different health foods that give you a better choice as far as like healthy carbs. Or a piece of fruit would be great with this as well. All right, so, and finally, our high protein iced coffee. All right, Spencer's absolute favorite. She loves it. She throws it in her shake. She has it by itself. She uses it pre-workout, post-workout sometimes, like pre-workout because it does have caffeine in it, right? 80 milligrams of caffeine, 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar. Tastes, as far as I know, it tastes really good. I've tried it. I personally am not a coffee fan, so I'm not the best person to talk about this, but I know that Spence is a huge coffee fan. She's like a Starbucks queen, and man, this product is phenomenal. I recommend that if clients are using this, to only use it once a day. And once again, similar to our Bev mix, I want them to combine it with a healthy carb or a healthy fat, so they're getting a balanced snack. Our body needs those. It needs to mix it with one of those other macronutrients to maximize its potential, right? So if you were just sit around and eat chicken all day, like just chicken, like you're starving and hungry, right? It only keeps you full when you add another type of macronutrient, whether it's a healthy carb or healthy fat. The same goes for these protein snacks. All right, so that's where I'm going to stop tonight. I hope this was a whole lot of good information for you. The snacks I would be recommending to people that are on the go, super busy, not making the time or the effort to prepare some of their snacks from lists that you may have created for them. Our weight management products, I really recommend only if they're having issues in that specific region or there's holidays coming up. So these are used very, very rarely, besides like the tea or the total control, depending if they prefer like a tablet or a powder. The Perlessa Duo, I really only recommend to my clients that are like on it and they're like ready to hit like their nutrition program full force, so they could get like the best results ever. If someone's going to pay $120 for a product, like I want them to get phenomenal results. Of course, I can't control their choices, but I let them know that I want them to be in a rhythm of preparing and eating healthy before they start on this product, and they almost have to earn the ability to use it. All right, and of course, our core products I recommend to everybody. All right, typically I'll recommend the aloe before the cell activator because the aloe will cleanse the body. All right, and once someone becomes either a preferred member or distributor, I then highly recommend the Formula 2 and the Formula 3 to really boost up um, their nutrients and boost up their program. So I hope that was a lot of help for you guys. Thanks for watching, and then I'm going to end this recording. Let's see here. Stop the share. Record.